Welcome to the Serpent Visionary Oracles after yoga class reading. It's Year of the Dragon edition. This reading is an extension of the one I did yesterday, officially on the day. And now I'm going to go more in depth as I live shuffle. Woohoo! So yeah, what an exciting time and month it is, and it's gonna keep on going. So yes, I did a reading based on the Heart Shadow Conjurer, and the last card, which was not on the reading yesterday, was the fourth card called the Pack. A little bit about class today, which is Heart Month, which is opening up the heart space month for me in the practice and everybody that takes class. Today I focused on an area which is called rhomboid, which is the muscle between your spine, and it goes underneath and really in there, underneath your shoulder blade, which is also on the left side, the back of the heart, which the front is the yang. The back is the yin, the more emotional aspect. So the emotional aspect, metaphysically associated with the rhomboid, is grief. So today's class, much tears were shed, much beautiful release. Because I bet you out there, no one knows how to get in those rhomboids. Now, in kinesiology, you get in those rhomboids and you can get semi-torturous. What if I told you I get in there with no torture, with pure ease and water, but that fire that releases it? Fuck yeah. I'm proud to be a body mechanic. So, again, this is after yoga class reading. I literally came off the floor like, look at my hair. So like, it was all crazy. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to come straight to the table because I'm very excited to do this reading. So before I do, I'm going to open up the third eye and get my third eye and some motivation and explosion. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Get a few cards for each oracle. See, here we go. This is one of the most chattiest decks that I have right now. Excuse me. That was some nice motivation. I adore the heart card. She's so cute. She's like, hug me. Oh. Are we going to start already? So chatty. For the shadow, very well. Those are the shadow cards. Very good. Oh, let me check something for a minute. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. None of them are reversed, so I'm going to turn them right side up. So they're meant for them to be right side up. Because I'm like, that's too many upside down cards. Okay, really good. What? So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to make sense. That's particularly the shadow. These are just the storyline. Gotcha. Okay. So a little bullet point from yesterday in the heart card. starting with the heart card. As it's like the people that have, the bottom of the card says emotional awakening, intuition, following your heart. And she's like, oh yes, don't I know it? She's so thrilled to be, it's so thrilling to be when your heart loves what you do, everything you do. Well, there's some things like, oh, it's not like everything. I said, what if it was like that? What if paying your bills was from your heart space? What if filling your gas tank was from your heart space? Like things like that. Although this is really pertaining to within, what you've been nurturing, what you've been wanting, what you've been enduring, going through, still may be going through. So worth it. Down below near the heart card is the 7 Pentacle with the Strength card. Yeah, with the Strength card. Wow, something's awakened in this beast. These beasts are really funny because the lions here in the Strength card, they're little bitches, and this woman that has them, she's all nonchalant, like, yeah, these are my beasts, and all I have to do is whip them like that into shape. You've gone through it. You've got the strength. Now it's time to really go forward. What's happening here is from 7 Pentacle to Strength, the way it looks here, is that for some of you, I think you're going to be noticed. But this is for individual work. I think people are done with the way that the work wants you to earn monies, their trade. And a lot of people are quitting, falling out, being laid off, not realizing what a blessing that is. You know, those are little bitches and whiners and complaining, boo-hoo, they laid me off. Well, fuck that bitch then. Because that shows you how much they cared about you after putting all your energy into it. And guess what? People go into the same fucking line of work and go back to the cork to suck their dick. Because there's a dick right here in the back. I'm just reading what's here. You know how I am. But there's a big dick right here going, you know, you left that behind. You ain't sucking that dick anymore. You're going to turn it into your gold mine, your own paradise. You go back to the past, as I keep on saying, go ahead. That's fine, because that's where you learn. That's where you get your ass kicked. And look at Pluto's right there. He's in Aquarius, but he's still right there. And what is he about? Exposing every fucking thing, man. It's going to come at you guys. It came after me yesterday. I was like, what the? I noticed it, though, and I could be with it. And it was comedy, so I know I'm healing in that area when it's comedy, you know? Because it is. Not comedy like to brush it off, like laugh it off. But really like it's comedy. Because I can laugh it off for real. And it's not because I haven't done work, it's been released. So what you've been nurturing here from your heart space, not the past, is gonna really pay off what you've been through, as long as it's not the past. Because if you've not done your shadow work, if you have not let go, and you still have all this like repressed emotions, and you're empty and you're still in the drama, and you feel like something's missing from you, or you need this or that outside yourself, well, news for you. There's pages here. The shadow card was very chargy with the dragon. Today, as the shadow card has the Princess of Pentacles, which is a page in this deck. The Ace of Wands, though, that's the big dick energy. But then there's Princess of Swords, who is a Page of Swords. So there's pages with this big dick energy with the shadow card. So this is what I'm saying. You think you want all that now and you're ready for it now. And you know, some people, it actually comes in and then what? It all goes to shit because they didn't listen and they didn't do their work. You think you're strong enough to take on the big dick energy. You think you're strong enough. Well, you are if you did your work. If you didn't hold back. If you're coming at your forwardness wholeheartedly, like no one outside yourself at all. If you are partnered and it's going well, great. If you're eye to eye and you're mirroring right now and it's been going cool and you've been working at it, great. You can still do this own work for yourself. And with that, you should have a partner that's doing the same, or it's going to not go anywhere. You're speeding up. The vibration is speeding up so fast. This is what the Ace of Wands is. And you're here, pages, thinking you're all that. And once it comes at you, you're spun and then you wonder why you're knocked down. So the message here is please do your work and don't bullshit yourself. Because you know when you do. You know who you're giving power to. You do know. I know. I know exactly what I give my power to. I know what goes on up here. You know, yeah, I know what goes on with me. You think I'm escaping all of this journey? Oh, you should see my chart. It's pretty fucking chargy. But I have a different path than most. Anyways, that's the message of the shadow. You ain't gonna get none until you do your work. Not when it's lined, you're gonna know. Oh, let me leave the card here. So, because I'm gonna show you the images. I didn't even go into the details of this. So when I do, you'll see at the end what I tell you I'm up to with this. Because this spread is going to expand. And I'm going to get more in depth. But I'll turn it into a pick-a-pile. So you can see what this dragon year is going to spotlight. Because this is a very powerful 4 card. I don't need to reshuffle. Spirit said, no, keep expanding. All right, so I will. All right. So the next card's the Conjurer. And I was just talking to someone about this, that I had a reading with a client, and this person told me that they don't do spells. They don't do rituals. I said, yes, you do. Yes, you do. What you say conjures, what you say casts out there. If you think it loud enough, it's probably going to happen eventually. If you think it and say it all the time, it happens. And usually, if it's not of the heart space, it comes back and your health will let you know where that needs to be cleaned up, what's going on. No one gets away from that, by the way. They think they do, but they don't. I'm my own healer. I'm my own teacher. Anything that's ever come opposing me health-wise, I'll take care of that. Anyways, you are conjurers. You are powerful. What you think and what you say is very powerful. So you better make fucking sure this is what you want. Because it's paired with the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is no bullshitting around. She does not give a fuck. I love her. She's very wise. She's not arrogant. She has the right. She's been through it. She's been through all of the cycle. From opening her heart to closing down, to being in the shadow, and to rising above, because she knows who she is. And she does not hold back at all. Your words are powerful. It's saying, let it rip, but be conscious of what you want to bring in. That's all. It's very manifesty here. This card also is representative of, I feel, the body as well. There's something about it that's very temple oriented with this Queen of Swords. Not only is her knowledge and knowing the truth and having that truth exposed right in front of her in her throne always. No one gets away from the queen, not even the king. They just think they do. The queen owns that throne and the queendom. The king is to protect what she builds. This queen is very sharp-tongued, but she's very wise in her words. She strikes when needed, and she lays low. She's got snakes in her hands. Snakes lay low. They don't attack. They're observers. They listen. They're kind of poker-faced. They can smile and laugh because they know what the truth is. Because why? Why do they own that title? Because the Queen of Swords here lives the truth of her heart. Remember, she started with that cup. There's a wand here, and here she's sword. It's quite an interesting spread of cards. So when I do the more in-depth pick-a-pile, these cards will be associated with what's here. It's just going to be mixed and you won't know which one's which. I won't even know which pile's which. I won't know. And I'll be, wee! Okay. Conjurers. This is such a beautiful time to manifest and say so. Claim it. Live it like it's there already. Fabulous. Really. This is also a card of, or a feeling I'm getting from, if you're watching this, please be conscious of your body. It's the only one you have. It's your temple. If it's ill, clean it up. If you know you party too much, clean that up. It doesn't go with spiritual work at all. The Muertos do not like it. They can spill some rum on their altar, but if you're a true, you wanted like a big bang, you want this as a clear channel, it's asking you to clean up. That's another message here, because there's lots of pentagrams, and pentagrams are the 5-star, and pentagrams are like our 5 points, all elements, all limbs. There's a temple message here that if you do so, you just wait for that strength you've always been wanting, or where you've want your physical body to be. Because the Pack card is paired with the 2 Pentacle, where you're going to have to balance. You're balanced. In doing this work spiritually from heart space, you will be able to balance the monies that you produce from this beautiful manifestation that's coming if you do your fucking work. It's not easy, I know. Oh, like my work's all perfect, like, you know what I mean? No. I'm just reading what's here, dude. Little do you all know, but I'm really good. Anyways, I love it when there's a surprise. Anyway, she'll be our bonus card. So we have the Pack, and it's a really beautiful, endearing card. It's the bottom of the card says inner work, deep connection, soul tribe. This is your support. This is the network you're creating now. Nothing from the past. Fuck those guys. You're creating new people that are aligned with you, like-minded. And if you've had those people already, they're just going to be more stronger in your life. Because there's some things that you will be balancing that very powerful. And I think it's more there's like a finance and a body thing here. So those two are very important with this reading here. That's what this is about. Those two things. Also going within. Okay. So in this particular Two of Pentacles, you've got this balance like a ninja, like a warrior. It's balanced on a figure 8. 8-year plus infinity. And there's no limit here. You're going to see, like finally fucking see for yourself, you got no limits. Unlimited choices. No mistakes. If you say I made a mistake, fuck off. It's just a choice. You can choose anything. Maybe your mistake would be called a lesson, perhaps. Watch your language. That's what I mean. There's so many victim words out there. And I even see spiritual workers and instructors say them. Get some neurolinguistics in your life. Like, I have to catch myself too, please. I catch myself, I'm like, oh yeah. And then I can, you know what? Sometimes it'll take me years or months to like break that spell or break that, whatever that came from that I'm repeating that way. And like, oh yeah. So I'm in there. I'm just saying. Because we have the sexy star here at the end of this reading today. She and David have been showing up like almost every card reading. Of course, the Ace of Wands or the 8 wand, of course. The Queen Sword. Those are my cards that I love the most, and they always show up. But the star, who is the power half of the power couple of the Starman deck. So here she is solo as the card. And I'll turn it over because she was the first card. And it's she's sexy. She knows who she is. So at the end of this reading, it's perfect because the star, come on. Yay! Yes! It's a big yes. If you were wondering about all this, but please, there's a journey here on the table. Wait till mid-February. I'll be doing a lot of readings and I'll be expecting a lot of customers because you're going to be shook. Hey, even me had a little of that yesterday as there was earthquakes in lands that I care about. And one of them was Hawaii. I keep tabs what happens in places that I really loved living or have been special to me. Anyways, it ends with the star. She knows who she is. She's all like, I love the arm work. She's just all like posed like, you see, she's all like with the crown. She's all like this. And then she's... And then she's just looking because she has them up extended. I'll leave the screen. But it's just like, dang. Long and strong, sleek, and sexy. With her little thigh highs. Oh, wait till you see. She's stunning. But the imagery and the main focus, which I was also going to talk about in yoga practice today, was very root and sacral. Very sex, sensuality with the heart space activated. It was intense class today. If you took class, you know what I mean. And it's really interesting because she's standing in a puddle of, she's rising, right? And there's these hands like that are like coming up from water that are drowning, and she don't give a fuck. She went on. Does she care about the past? No. All the destruction, like what that coming through her path. It's kind of like she has these Kali vibes. And so she's left all the past, which has been destructive for her. Ooh, that got loud, excuse me. As I'm talking about her, boom, right? I love the star card here. She's so amazing. She's just like, here I am, bitch. And she's like burning the path from the past. And she's just like this with her heart space open, nice and sexy and sensual, in her power. So, I'm telling you, there's juiciness coming, everybody. Now I'm going to show you the images. So let me arrange them so you can see them. Make some room here. I get my hands go everywhere when I read. Like someone told me, yeah, you're very like into it. Like you're very like, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have her come out of the. I'm gonna just leave it there because that's appropriate and perfect. Okay, just let me arrange it so everything gets shown really nice, including the words too, because I show the words and because it might mean something to you. And I think the words here in this deck are appropriate. I really don't go for word decks, but in this case, I feel the author did a fantastic job in expressing and getting in there, and I don't know, I really vibe to this deck. So thank you, Sarian, for creating this. Okay, images. It's gonna be interesting. Isn't she pretty? I love her. I saw this card in a Flippy video and oh, that's all I had to see was her. She's so cute. I love her. Very dragon energy. Say hello, Mr. Dragon. Yay. So she's paired with the 7 Pentacle here. See? If you've been nurturing from your heart, look, see, there's that dick behind there. I told you. He's saying fuck off to the past. Fuck off to the mushroom heads too. Not to be confused with the psilocybin. That's not what I'm talking about. As in dickheads, all right? Jeez, that's not always explained. Just kidding. He thinks it's funny. Anyways, what you've been nurturing, what you've been planting and putting your power into, leaving the past behind, leave it behind. What have you been doing? What have you been up to? It looks beautiful because this bitch, look at how beautiful she is strutting these cats. Just all yummy. That's what you've endured. That's what you've put in. That's what you've taken punches, got stripped, maybe had departures, anything that, look, this one's all, Mom, can we stop walking? He's yawning, we're tired. She's all, fuck that, you're walking the runway, bitches. And this one's like, yeah. This one doesn't like it. And she's like, oh, wee. Aren't they cute though? I love that they're different. They're so cute. All our bitching and complaining during our training. Oh, is it so worth it? Yes. Let's move along to the shadow. Oh, then there was the big dick energy card. Woo, I love that card, but it's placed with the shadow. Told you about the shadow. Because it's paired with the Princess of Pinnacle, who is very young. This bitch is young too. She's pretty badass though. Okay, this is not saying that you're not a badass, because both of these bitches are in my deck. I love both of them. They're just young. The message here was what? Check in, tell the truth. Look what's right behind you, ready to just scythe you and strip you so you do see. You do your work. You think you want this, do your work. Oh, this is there. Don't get me wrong. It's paired with her going, ooh, this is mine. Yeah, because this pile here. This one is a warning, that's all. Because we're powerful, look. You make it happen. You conjure what you pray, what you meditate, what you do rituals on. What you do your limpias, your cleansing work, everything. Make it big, but make sure you do that work so you can handle it and not repeat the cycle. Okay, there's cycles here. Look. And this is also the message for the body. Paired with the Queen of Swords. I love her. She's me. It's my card. Look at the eyeballs. Look at the eyeballs. She's done her shadow work. She even has a purple one on her third eye. These are the evil eyes. These are the protectors. It's a symbol of protection. So look where she has them. She has it smacking her solar in her core. Isn't this a crazy Queen of Swords? Look at her. She burned the book. She knows it inside and out. She don't need no book. She has gifts and she relies on it. Even if she has to go through what? Look at the blood. But look at the powerful owl. And within the owl, you see the butterfly. Fools you, huh? Isn't that crazy? She really knows if you're telling the truth. She doesn't fuck around. Look at her hair. They be snakes in her hands. She's fucking wicked. I love her. I relate. No fucking around here. She knows who she is. Moving along to the pack. Is this sweet or what? Look at this. This, you're never alone. You're building community. You have like good homies. Because why? You did your, this is inner work, deep connection, soul tribe. Viva Ayahuasca Ceremony. That's my card for this right here. I adore this card. It's so dear to me when I saw this. Sweet. Down to who the pack is paired with. Two Pentacle. Balanced. This is the finances and the health balanced. But see here with the pack, it's also collabs. There's two sides here. There's collab work here. There's really good strengthening of tribe, getting new tribe. It's so beautiful, this card. And then she shows up. Well, this was like the top of the deck. You know, I explained that to you already where I don't use the bottom or anything. If I just set my deck down. So if I didn't notice at first, I just like lay the deck down. I'm like doing my thing, right? So she's the top card of the deck that I laid down. And it's her. Look at the sexy woman. Look at this. Look at those thigh highs. Look at those, look at the people that are striped down. Look at the hands. Even like this imagery, look at the skulls within the mountain. See that? You see the skull imagery in the fire and in the skulls? She's left it behind. She put it to death. She burned that shit. Look, she's intense, man. Look at the fires. Like she's like very Kali. And look at that mid piece. Very powerful you are. You get the star. Wow. There's some intensity on the table. Such the fiery dragon, the wood dragon, the wood representing that the fire burns on wood, and if it gets too interesting, be careful that you don't burn too hard. No, it's a really nice the wood dragon. So that's what I have for you today. If you want to go further, you know how to contact me for a one-on-one reading. It's very interesting here. So I'm going to be doing a pick-a-pile extended with the exact cards here. They will be mixed up. So I don't know which pile will be what. I don't know. I'm gonna keep the same images with the oracle, but I will be live shuffling with, I don't know yet. I'll add to the collection. So anyways, I'll see you next week. Salud. This was a badass reading. I love tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I love doing this today. It was fun.